wasn't on full. No, it's on. Great. 57 minutes. Allah Akbar. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9, 10. Good. Hallelujah. Good. Okay. Okay, now what? Plugins, charge. And there's more wires somewhere else. Okay. Okay. Touch and hold. Okay. This is what time it is. This is charging. Better charger deal. It's better. Okay. That's not bad. Food, shelter, clothing, and savings. What else do I need to plug in? The iPad. How depleted is its charge? It's at 92%. Something fell. Hello, Thomas.
Hey, hello, William. How are you?
I'm sorry, how are you? I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Did you get my message a little while ago?
I'm not sure. I did listen to some voicemail, but it sounded like it was an older message from you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I called a little while ago because they had sent me an email last night or yesterday from the Bangor Daily News saying the ad was expiring, and then just now I got a call from them, and they said that they have a. They said since you spent, I explained that I was doing it on the owner's behalf. I didn't mention your name or anything, but he said that since you've spent already a good amount of money on this initial ad, we didn't get much response. There were 2 phone calls about it, but he said they've got something called Run It Till It Sells, and it's normally $100, and he said he would give it to you for 50 if you wanted to do that. And they just keep running the ad in there till the dogs, until you find a home for them. So.
All right, well, that sounds like a repentance on their part. They must have known the name on the credit card, or maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he just asked to talk to me, so I don't know if he even looked at the credit card. And I just said.
Well,
Hello.
it's a slippery phone. It slipped out of my hands. I touched the screen. Sorry.
Oh well.
Oh, I
No,
don't.
but I was just saying that. Yeah, like I said, I offered it. I told him that we placed the ad on your behalf, and that I would talk to you if you wanted to do that, and then call you back or call him back.
Yeah, yeah. For $50, mine's well. The good news I got was that there's people in Oregon, and they rescue Afghan hounds,
Uh
and
huh.
they've already rescued the mother and father from the litter, and 2 of the puppies from the litter. And they gave my name to a guy named Wood in Montana who has a 360-acre farm,
Oh
and
wow.
he was the original owner of the mother or the father, I guess, and he took the father back or something from the litter, the sire. I don't know if he's tried to call me yet or not, but I can probably find him on the internet, and then it's mainly a matter of getting the dogs to Montana.
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, yeah. Wherever works out.
Yeah, hopefully something will work out. That'll be heaven for them to have 360 acres and other
Oh
Afghan
yeah.
hounds to run around with. Uh,
Yeah, that would be.
yeah, so I'll try to get on the stick on that, but just in case it doesn't work out and to show goodwill, hopefully they won't think I'm trying to pull a fast one on them and say, I'll get them for $50. I mean, it would almost make more sense to not do it and save $50, right? But on the other hand,
Well, that's up to you.
yeah.
It was his offer. He was.
How much
He
time did he
asked
give
me.
you? How long do you
What's
have?
that?
How long do you have to let them know, Thomas?
Well, he said it expires today, but he said he's in today till 4:30, but tomorrow I think he said he won't be in.
Yeah.
But he didn't really indicate that there was any hurry that
Okay.
this was would work out whatever we decided or whenever I got in touch with you because I told him I had tried to call you earlier and just got your voicemail
Yep.
and then I would try again.
Shining Mountain Afghan Hounds. Here it is. We live on a farm in north central Montana. let me call up these guys and see what's going on. It's about 3:21 now. I can call you back, we can make it a party call, and you can listen if I can find a number. Here's email, rescue adopt, site map, your name, rescue adoption application. How long did you own it? Do they get along with other animals? Wow, he's got a huge, long list of stuff here. I sent him an email once, a long time ago, about coming out there and learning about training Afghan hounds. And he said, why would you want to come all the way out to Montana to do that?
Yeah.
Some,
There's probably not too many people that you could learn it from if you wanted to learn a skill.
yeah. I don't see a contact us phone number yet. Welcome, available pups. Contact. Here's a phone number here. Okay, hold on. Let's make a conference call. Add call. Dial the number. 406-739-4344. Call. Okay, calling. Hi, Brian and Laura Wood. This is William Hale making a two-party call with my friend Thomas from Home Farm Kennels up in Maine. He's boarding two of the three Afghan hounds I purchased from Sotero Beltran. And the kind lady in Oregon called. I spoke with her again today in regards to the good deed that you did in taking the sire back from the litter, and she said there's two pups from the litter that she has also helped find homes. So there hasn't been much interest in the Bangor Daily News for the ad I've been running. Thomas said he got two calls. I can extend that ad until it sells, they say, for $50 more, and I'm willing to do that. I'm not sure about the cost of transporting the two dogs out to Montana, if you and Laura might be willing to take them back in. One of the plans I had that fell through was to find a home where I could co-train. In fact, I think I emailed you a while ago, and you sort of responded, why would I want to come all the way out to Montana to learn to train dogs? And with expertise, anyway, long story short, I wanted to do a dog training circle up in Maine, and the people there, they got so attached that they couldn't see different people taking turns training the same dogs. They wanted the dog forever. But that was before we knew that they were going to need a home, and I'm not sure that they were really that applied to any dog. That was their general way of they couldn't understand how another person could want to train multiple dogs, is what I'm trying to say. They were not applying to adopt a dog. This is getting to be kind of long, but if there's any way you want to take two of them, I would be willing to rotate through and go back to my original plan and have one here in D.C. with me for a month or two, and then come take, because it's a service animal training. I can fly on the plane with the dog, at least last time I could, and bring the dog back out to Montana, pick up one of the other two, bring that one in for training, and so on, so that they get the best of both worlds. And it might add some variety to life out at your place to have dogs come in that have been having this experience of socialized experience around our United States Capitol, where everybody wants to meet the dog. So my phone number is 202-465-0067. And I don't know if, Thomas, do you want to leave your number in case he wants to talk to you without having to worry about getting a hold of me?
Oh, sure. Yeah, our number is 207 498 8803. That's Home Farm Kennels in Caribou, Maine.
Yeah, Brian. So you have my permission to call and talk with Thomas about the dogs anytime to get an independent opinion, or you can, call me and leave a message about what you want me to do. I'll try to answer the phone. Who knows? If well, I don't know. I do a lot of unpaid, unofficial volunteer work here. If I get on the plane and fly to Montana, you're going to get some free publicity. I don't know if you want that or not. We might find someone else. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. So that might be part of the problem there, Thomas. But it sounds like they got that much of the message, and let's go ahead and.
Well, at least they got the contact information on that.
Yep. So they probably don't want the undue publicity. Maybe a way to do it would be for you guys to handle it exclusively, and hardly anybody would know the dogs came out there but through you. And
whatever you think.
I can put that in the email to them now that I've had a chance to unpent all that. I'll try to get a short email out to them, and I'll CC you on that, and then if you want to call the Bangor Daily News and say that something is coming up, you have until Monday to make have until Friday to make the list it until it sells decision. Would that be?
Well, he pretty much implied that that wouldn't be a problem. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then we can wait till we hear back from. I'll put that in the email that's pending, and if he can get an email back to me by Thursday, before the week is out, then that will help us make that decision.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. I can do business when I surface. It's just I go so far underwater that, man, it's. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So.
And you sound well. Yep.
So you don't have any plans of coming up to Maine as far as buying a place, or if you knew of a place that that might work out for your purposes up here?
Well, as far as I know, the best deal that I had was, what was that, 700 or 1,200 a month, was it? To rent that house out there. I'm so stuck here. Like today, I screwed up. I didn't go inside. Yesterday, the tweets went so well that Prime Minister Cameron from England flew over to the United States this morning, and then the news said he was going to go to the White House. So I said, "Oh, great, nice covert signal. Tweets go well for American." I sent tweets to Oxford University and Cambridge, and they responded with this, Oxford Dictionary level of grammar comprehension to it and everything, and like Will Shakespeare of the 21st century. So I said, great, that's a show to the world. But then he came over to the U.S. Capitol, I think, in a motorcade. I wasn't expecting him to come over here, so I wasn't ready to go in. I was outside with my prayer rug and my 2 computers and my cell phone, sending tweets and trying to erase my internal hard drive to make enough room to upload my iPods, so that I had to check the external hard drives and stuff out there on the prayer rug using battery power only. So if I had been more together, I should have gone in, checked my backpack, gone up into the public gallery, and I guess we could have had eye-to-eye contact while he was addressed the U.S. Senate or something, or maybe he was meeting in the cloakroom. I don't know. But anyway, I guess they can do that anywhere in the world that they know. I was thinking the way to show solidarity would be to get organized enough so by the time he went back to London, catch an airplane myself and go back to London like on the same day or close to it, and show up in London as a sign of solidarity, and then come back here. But I haven't really looked at my bank account. I got all these siphons in it, drawing money out of it and stuff. Yours is one of the positive expenses. I have some others for an empty safe deposit box I'm not using, and for other things like that. And so as far as getting a place up in Maine and commuting, it's $500, I think, round trip on the airfare. Or was that one way? And my allowance is going to get cut in half, I think, this fall. I'm going to have like half as much money as I've been having. I haven't saved anything. I haven't gone through my storage yet. I'm supposed to have cut my number of storage lockers in half. You know, I got like too many storage lockers, and I haven't done that yet. And first it was inauguration, and then it was getting the U.S. Senate and the U.S. Congress on board with everything I had figured out and posted during inauguration. And now it's, I don't know, getting into book form, cleaning up the place, and doing my storage chores and stuff. I'm like one person trying to do all this stuff. So I don't know if I can move anywhere for another year or two. And then up in Maine, there's so much private property, it's hard to find a place to. I guess that one place that had city land near it that he wanted to rent to sell. Then on the other hand, I wonder if I'm supposed to, be spending the money to travel and stuff. It's not like I got married and I need a place for a wife and kids to grow up. It's like I'm still single, and I had a good adventure in Maine, and I met fine people like you and your family, and at the same time I got some death threats and stuff from other people, but I'm still kind of up in the air.
Yeah. Well, this is just sort of if you just keep it between us, if you would. But we've thought about, maybe finding a place that was more secluded than this,
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, if somebody was interested, I don't think I would advertise it or anything like that. But if I had, knew of somebody that was interested, it might be, interested in finding a new owner for this place. If that was something that might serve your purposes as far as being able to train the dogs, and you could even hire somebody to to work it for you or whatever, and or to lease it or whatever. But like I say, it's just a long shot. I don't want to even let this get beyond here, because I don't want to.
Yeah.
Because I got competitors and I've got customers that that are
Counting on it, yeah.
knowing that they have a place to take their dogs. So I don't want to make it sound like we're going to take off, because we have no plans of doing that as far as anything concrete, but just just kind of toying with the idea. If always looking for greener pastures, I guess. But for us, a greener pasture would be a more secluded rural, this is 3 miles out of town and so forth.
Yeah.
Potato fields all around, and
Yep.
it's not really wilderness or isolated or anything like that.
Yep. There's some wide open spaces up north, and then there's kind of lowland wet with trees to the south. But I'm probably not. Well, I can pray about it and think about it. My initial reaction is might be more responsibility than I could handle unless there was somebody that was their life dream. That's what they wanted to do, and all they needed was a partner.
Yep.
Should I ask what kind of monthlies or down payment or anything, or is that something that only after I pray a little bit and think about it to pester you about something like that, or?
Well, I'll tell you generally what they do for kennels. I mean, we've bought one, two. This is our third one that we bought. But generally, the way they do it is they take the appraised value of the property, just, the property itself, plus a year to a year and a half's gross, and that would be kind of a rule of thumb in pricing a dog kennel. That's what the ABK. Well, there used to be the ABKA, then it became the PCSA, the Pet Care Services Association, which then went out of business itself. But anyway, that's kind of what they would ask. So I was thinking something around the range of, but that would put it probably between like 175 and 200,000.
Yeah.
210 maybe would be the, like the ballpark range of what, what it would be.
Yeah.
A kennel would appraise for like that. So.
Okay.
But just something to think about. But like I said, please don't
put it
around because we don't want to. We would if we did anything, we would do it like we're doing. I'm saying to you, just approach an individual or something. I don't want to.
Right. Yeah. No, that's just good to know though. Like if this. In the course of dealing with Mr. Wood or somebody, if it turns out, he's saying, well, I know somebody in Maine, or if they only had a kennel, they would be happy to do it or something, then I could give that name to you and you could decide, right?
Mm-hmm,
yeah. So that's the kind of thing I'll try to keep my ears open for and pass along to you.
Well, yeah, that'd be fine. I just was thinking about your own case. If you were hesitant to come up here because you couldn't find a place, this...
Yeah.
This would kind of blend in with your desire to work with animals and such, and so.
Yeah, there's that road across the street and everything, but like you say, there are potato fields everywhere around there, and that one guy said, during hunting season it'd be dangerous to go out, and I can understand that.
Yeah, well, we do have the 7 acres right here. It's mostly wooded, but.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe with some kind of invisible fence, if the dogs were tame enough, they could run around on that, and then have the kennel for other times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought of even making it like a dog park out here, where people, especially make it like free for our customers to come out and just kind of run maybe a 6-foot fence around.
Yeah.
A good deal of that open area of my property, and open that up to the public more or less.
Yeah. I was wondering why some of these places that invent dog toys, they have so the dog paws at it and uncovers a dish or something and finds food. I said, why don't they have electric eyes and sensors and speakers and make it like a park course for dogs? Mm-hmm. So if you didn't.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, use your place as a test model to design and implement one and get used to how dogs interact with it, then start to patent the thing, and then patent the product and sell it to dog parks and homes around the world.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, well, if you want to look into that, that is something I'd like to try to do. I mentioned it to Bill Gates or somebody. I don't know. It's hard to tell who's who, but it felt kind of like him, but it didn't look exactly like him. So who knows? Maybe someone else will do it because I talk so much, but I don't know if anyone's done it yet. So, okay, good. Okay, what else? What else? And how's
I'll just wait to hear from you on.
Oh yeah, that email.
To,
yeah.
Contact the Bangor.
Yep.
Bangor paper then.
Yep. I got this sign in. Okay. Thanks a lot, Thomas.
Yep, sure thing.
I'll send you that copy of the email and be in touch this week again on the phone, God willing, I hope.
Yep, sounds good.
Good.
All right.
May God accept our efforts. Thanks again, Thomas.
Amen. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay. Okay. Huh, I can't leave a message for the people. Uh, Oh, come on. Ah, come on. This is taking too long. Flash off. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. I'm missing something. Oh. It's taking too long. Ah, this thing's screwed up. Come on. Taking a long time to do this. Too long. Come on. Ah. 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 About tab. I don't see an about tab. Getting loud again. I don't see any about tab. I don't see here.